Drop everything, this isn't just some regular drama you scroll past. Flashy jewelry and a mountain of lies finally falling apart. Kirk Frost, the same guy who once promised he had changed and played the family man at Frost Bistro dinners, has been confirmed by a DNA test as the father of Renni Rucci's baby. That's not a rumor, that's a fact. But because people are wondering if Rasheeda had any clue this was coming or if she got completely blindsided thanks to some recent court leaks, this situation just went from messy to explosive. The DNA test is legit, and Rasheeda's not sitting back this time. She filed a lawsuit that's apparently so intense. Mona Scott Young reportedly wants no part of it. Rasheeda is coming for frozen accounts, emotional distress, loss of public image, you name it. And she made it clear in a statement that she's tired of staying quiet. So now it's not about whether Kirk is the dad, it's about who knew, for how long, and why Renni stayed calm like everything was fine. While this disaster was waiting to blow, this isn't built on whispers or online gossip. Kirk cheated, Renni got pregnant, and Rasheeda has all the proof stacked up in court documents thick enough to break a table. Most damning of all, she has certified DNA test results with Kirk's name on them. That's what shifted this story from online chatter to full-on courtroom drama. Let's rewind. Not all the way back to the flip phone days when Kirk first started getting caught up in scandals, but to the moment Renni announced her pregnancy and hinted Kirk was the dad. That moment broke the internet. Every gossip blog jumped on it, and Rasheeda, she said nothing. But silence doesn't always mean denial. Behind the scenes, she was already putting her legal team to work. She noticed the red flags late nights. That didn't make sense. Missed calls, random business trips that just happened to overlap with Renni's tour stops. It didn't take a genius to figure it out. Rasheeda even dropped vague posts online like loyalty folds under pressure, and he'll lie until the test tells the truth. Back then, people thought she was being poetic. In reality, those were signs she was collecting evidence while the internet made jokes. Then came the official confirmation. A source from the VH1 crew, probably someone grabbing snacks behind the scenes, said Rasheeda's lawyers got the DNA results 3 days before Renni made her pregnancy post public. The test was done privately at a Buckhead lab and it came back with a 99.97% match. There's no denying it, Kirk's the father, but Rasheeda didn't sit him down for a heart-to-heart. She filed paperwork. Not just for emotional damage, but for every penny she spent backing him restaurants, hair treatments, funds. Her lawsuit filed in Fulton County lists emotional trauma, damage to her reputation, misuse of shared finances, and even spiritual betrayal. That last one shocked people online. But after everything Kirk's done, people understood why she added it. The wildest part, Kirk saw this coming. Members of the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta crew reportedly warned him his connection with Renni was getting too public and it could hurt the show, but instead of backing off, Kirk showed up at the reunion holding Renni's hand, wearing a custom jacket with the phrase D&D, DNA not denied. He literally wore his paternity results like a trophy, while Rasheeda was preparing a lawsuit that could tear down his whole brand. As soon as this hit the blogs, fans split into teams. Some supported Rasheeda, saying she stuck by him too long and should take everything, even his leftover sneakers. Others watched for the drama, saying it felt like a reality show script. A few tried defending Kirk, saying he had the right to move on, but most people weren't buying that. She started posting shady captions like, "Mad at the baby but laid with the man, and I'm not the side chick, I'm the last straw." She tried to control the narrative, but people weren't impressed. While Renni posed in selfies, Rasheeda kept building her case. This wasn't about revenge. She was protecting herself and her future. And Kirk, he didn't expect this kind of pushback. He figured things would go like before: talk, cry, move on. Not this time. Rasheeda froze their bank accounts, cut him off from business deals, and had her assistant dig up every receipt tied to Kirk, going back to 2011. Kirk's team scrambled. His PR released a bland statement asking for privacy and hoping for a peaceful resolution, but it didn't matter. Rasheeda had already made her move, and she wasn't looking back. Then she turned up the heat with a post of her lawyer shutting a briefcase, captioned, "Private? Nah, we public now, baby." That post alone reignited the buzz. A leaked audio clip started spreading, allegedly a FaceTime convo between Renni and her cousin. She also said the pregnancy wasn't planned, but once the test results were in, everything changed. That suggested they were intentionally keeping things quiet until they couldn't anymore. That audio changed everything. This wasn't a slip-up, it was a hidden relationship with strategic planning behind it. Rasheeda's legal team didn't waste time, thanks to a courthouse janitor who leaked more court documents. It's now confirmed Rasheeda filed updated claims: conspiracy to deceive a spouse, financial fraud during separation, and something new: premeditated betrayal. Now, her lawyers are demanding access to Renni's phone records and messages from the past 6 months. If they find that Kirk and Renni were planning this while Rasheeda thought their marriage was still on track, that could open up a case for marital fraud, meaning Kirk may have misused shared funds and violated legal agreements, which could cost him millions. Meanwhile, the financial details are getting uglier. Word is, Kirk booked over $18,000 in hotel rooms under an alias using a business card. He paid for Renni's studio time with company funds and logged jewelry purchases as promotional expenses, jewelry clearly meant for her. Fans online turned into investigators. Commenters weren't holding back. That's his left ear. 100%. And VH1, totally silent. Mona Scott-Young, usually quick to tease upcoming drama, hasn't posted a thing. Insiders say she's holding emergency meetings with her legal team, unsure if they can even air scenes involving Kirk and Renni without facing legal issues. If producers knew about the affair and kept filming for storyline value, that could drag them into court too. Kirk's not doing well. When he does show up, he hides behind sunglasses and keeps muttering that Rasheeda set him up. Court filings show she's asking the judge to block Kirk from earning any money tied to their shared businesses like their restaurant, the fitness app, and even the reality show until the case is settled. If granted, Kirk could be completely cut off financially while he struggles. Renni is soaking in the attention. She posted a video in a sleek black dress cradling her belly, captioned, "Y'all can't handle what's growing in me power." Social media had a field day. One user joked she was carrying the next Marvel villain. When asked during a live stream if she did it for love or revenge, Renni smiled and replied, "Sometimes the best revenge comes wrapped in a diaper." That one line sent fans into chaos. So far, here's where we're at. The DNA test says Kirk is the father. Rasheeda filed for damages. The leaked audio suggested the pregnancy wasn't meant to go public. It was kept under wraps until they had no choice. VH1 might have known about it for months. Kirk's unraveling. Rasheeda is cutting ties and finances, and Renni is still stirring up drama with every post. But then came a no filter, visibly nervous but serious. She dropped a bombshell. She claimed Renni's pregnancy was fake. According to her, Renni told her from the beginning that it was all for clout, attention, and to make Kirk commit. The cousin, who later revealed her name as Siobhan, came with receipt screenshots of texts, a blurry video showing Renni laughing while holding what looked like a fake silicone bump, and even details about someone in her contacts saved as Dr. D, supposedly a person who fakes ultrasound images for influencers. One text read, "Just a few weeks, then we'll say we lost it." Another one said, "This ain't about no kid, it's about taking what's mine." If true, that means the DNA test could have been staged and the baby never existed. That flips everything. The court case, the emotional damage, the betrayal, possibly all based on lies. Renni's followers turned on her instantly. Her comment section blew up. Fake pregnancy? Where's the bump now? This is low, even for reality TV. Meanwhile, Rasheeda's legal team jumped into action. If they proved the pregnancy and DNA test were staged, Renni, and maybe even Kirk, could be sued for fraud, defamation, and emotional abuse. Kirk broke his silence with a now-deleted Instagram story. "I ain't sign no papers. I ain't take no test. Y'all being lied to." That message left fans wondering, was Kirk fooled, or was he part of the plan? Rasheeda didn't back down. She posted a photo outside the courthouse with her lawyers, captioned, "Don't need a baby to win a war." The internet exploded. Then Siobhan dropped one last twist. She said Kirk and Renni planned it together. She claimed Kirk told Renni, "Say I'm the dad, Rasheeda will snap, and then we take over everything." The alleged goal, kick Rasheeda out and launch a new show, The Frost Empire Rebuilt. Renni disappeared, deleted Twitter, archived her bump pics, and unfollowed Kirk. That silence only made things look worse. Kirk's lawyer called him a victim of a media setup, while Mona Scott-Young finally broke her silence with a cryptic quote, "Some people play the game, some are the game." VH1's now teasing Love and Hip Hop, The Reckoning with Rasheeda. Under studio lights, asked if she regrets anything. Her answer, yeah, believing either one of them. Fade to black and the internet. Still can't believe it.